Alrighty. Welcome in, everyone. It's 11 a.m. We got our 2024 Topps Chrome Monster 1 case team break number 5. Just going to go over our team list here and then we'll get into it. Daniel with the Diamondbacks, Patrick with the Braves, Jimmy with the Orioles, Michael with the Red Sox, Matt with the Cubs and Tigers, Patrick C with the White Sox, Michael with the Reds, James with the Guardians, Josh with the Rockies, Brian with the Astros, Alkist with the Royals, Jared with the Angels, Yuval with the Dodgers, Mary with the Marlins, Capelli with the Brewers, Mark J with the Twins, Steven with the Mets, Joya with the Yankees, Eddie with the Athletics, Gregory with the Phillies, Taylor with the Pirates, Abraham with the Padres, Arthur H. with the Giants, Ashton with the Mariners, Charles with the Cardinals, Anthony with the Rays, Michael O. with the Rangers, Eran with the Blue Jays, and Dave with the Nationals. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good luck. Alrighty. Let's do it, Arthur. Hopefully we can find you some. Wave of Tristan Casas, Lyon Richardson on the refractor there, and behind him, Colt Keith on that X-Fractor to start us off. Strokes at Jordan Lawler, Jackson Rutledge, and Brandon Walter on those X-Fractors. Refractor of Kyle Bradish. Behind him, Johnny DeLuca on the X-Fractor there. '35th anniversary of Mookie. Yuri Perez on the Prism, and Reese Olson on the X-Fractor there. Wave of Cano, Tyler Soderstrom, and very nice J-Dom on the X-Fractor there. Got some color coming up here. See if we can't find some ink on it. Refractor Brian Rocchio. No ink, but it's going out to Johan Rojas, and that's going to be 217 out of 275 there on the purple sonar. So there we go, Phillies starting us off. And Connor Phillips on the X-Fractor. Matt Olson on the strokes, Owen Kirkering and Cody Funderbrook on those rookie X-Fractors, and that'll do it for box number 1. Wave of Justin Steele. Zach Neto on the refractor there. And Perdomo on the X-Fractor. Olecha Yelich, Mountcastle, and Dansby Swanson on the X-Fractors. Jonathan Ornelas on the refractor, and Matt McLean on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Jordan, Prism of Riley Green, and Charlie Blackmon on the X-Fractor. Wave of Yoshida, Salvador Perez, and Tyler Glasnow on the X-Fractors. Got some color coming up in this pack here. Justin Turner on the refractor, and our first ink going out to Chris Murphy. That's going to be 147 out of 250. So there we go, Red Sox finding some ink early. There's a number for you right there. And Mookie Betts on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Curtis Mead, Tristan Casas, and Yanier Cano on the X-Fractors. And that'll do it for that box. Olecha Austin Riley, Jung-Hoo Lee on the X-Fractor, so very nice there. And Jack Leiter on the X-Fractor. There's a start off, Arthur. Hopefully we can find some numbered stuff though for you. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the wave. Refractor of Jonathan India. And Austin Riley on the X-Fractor. Chris Bryant on the refractor here, and Ian Happ on the X-Fractor. Future stars of Michael Harris, Prisms of Diaz, and Miguel Garcia on the X-Fractor. Wave of Logan O'Hoppe, Yordan Alvarez, and Ezekiel Tovar on the X-Fractors. '35th anniversary of Bryce Harper, Andrew Benintendi, and Kyle Tucker on the X-Fractors. Refractor Brenton Doyle, And negative of a Luis Ariz. So there you go, Padres. There's a negative there for you. And Shane Bieber on the X-Fractor. Wave of Slade Sassoni. Alex Bregman on the refractor. And very nice, Shohei Ohtani on the X-Fractor for the MVP buyback. Alecha Adley, Alan Winnis on the X-Fractor, and Mickey Moniak on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Zach Greinke. And behind him, Adley Rutschman on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Mike Trout. Prism of Verlander and Cody Bellinger on the X-Fractor. Wave of Gabby Moreno, Candelario, and Diaz on those X-Fractors. Ooh, we got our Lightboard logo going out to Alex Krylov. So very nice, Twins. There we go. So there's our Lightboard logo. And Will Smith on the refractor. And Jeremy Pena on the X-Fractor. All Etch of Vladdy, Seth Lugo, and Spencer Steer on the X-Fractors. Wave of Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Dylan Cease on the refractor, and Luis Robert Jr. on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Ronald Acuna Jr., Justin Steele, and Masataka Yoshida on those X-Fractors. Refractor of Nico Horner, and Ronald Acuna Jr. on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Gunner, Prism of Eloy, and Logan O'Hoppe on the X-Fractor. Ooh, orange coming up here. Good luck, everyone. Very nice. Going out to Randy Arozarena. 18 out of 25. There we go, Rays. Very nice. Very nice looking card. Slade Sassoni on the X-Fractor. And Gabriel Moreno on the X-Fractor. Cedric Mullins on the refractor. Very nice. Nick Gonzalez. It's going to be 190 out of 275 on the purple Sonar. There's that number for you right there. And Uriel Jr. on the X-Fractor. Past couple cases, the refractors have been upside down or backwards, and they weren't like that in the original ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing it like that now. Future stars are Corbin, Devers on the X-Fractor, and Seiya on the X-Fractor. Wave of Jordan, Mickey Moniak on the Refractor, and Starling Marte on the X-Fractor. Novale Marte, 35th anniversary. Corbin Burns on the X-Fractor, and Yuki Matsui on the X-Fractor. Adley Rutschman on the Refractor, and O'Neal Cruz on the X-Fractor. Ellie on the Strokes, Prism of Corbin Carroll, and Boba on the X-Fractor. Wave of Tovar, Corey Seager, and Cal Raleigh on the X-Fractors. Got some color coming up here. Yep. Cody Bellinger on the Refractor, and behind him, Spencer Steer, and that's going to be 80 out of 250. So there we go, Reds. Very nice there. And Casey Schmidt on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Lindor, Bogarts, and Young on the X-Fractors. Wave of Riley, Refractor Baez, and Basabe on the X-Fractor. Future stars are Young, Wyatt Langford, very nice there on the X-Fractor, and Jose Rodriguez on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Kerry Carpenter, and Coco Montez on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Evan Carter, Prism of Story, and Owen White X-Fractor. Wave of Jung-Hoo Lee, very nice. There you go, Arthur. There's another Jung-Hoo Lee for you. Andrew Rodriguez and Ronnie Mauricio on those X-Fractors. Freddie Freeman on the Refractor. And very nice, Nick Lofton ink. That's going to be 60 out of 499. So there we go, Royals. There's some ink for you. And Spencer Horwitz on the X-Fractor. All Etch of Bobby Witt Jr. Jordan Lawler on the X-Fractor, very nice. And Yoendris Gomes on the X-Fractor. Wave of Tyler Glasnow. Michael Harris on the Refractor. And Jacob Amaya on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Freeman. Chris Murphy on the X-Fractor. And Emerson Hancock on the X-Fractor. Eduardo Rodriguez on the Refractor, and Sal Frelick on the X-Fractor. Gabriel Moreno Future Stars, Prism of Freeman, and Marco Luciano, very nice on the X-Fractor. Add into your stack over there, Arthur. Wave of Mookie, Carson Spears, and Joe Boyle on those X-Fractors. Got some color coming up. Corbin Carroll on the Refractor. Ooh, Ultraviolet coming up. Good luck. Bryce Harper, very nice there. So there we go, Phillies. Cool looking card. Those little mint matches the border. It's pretty cool. And Steven Cruz on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Juan Soto. Wilyer Abreu and Jackson Churio on the X-Fractors to end off that box. Wave of Ke'Bryan Hayes, Jonathan India on the Refractor, and Trey Cabbage on the X-Fractor. Future Stars of Gabriel Moreno, Zach Remlard, and David Hamilton on the X-Fractors. Chris Bryant on the Refractor here. And Quinn Priester on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Juan Soto. Prisms of Grayson Rodriguez and Curtis Mead on that X-Fractor. Wave of Juan Soto, Jordan Westberg on the X-Fractor, and AJ Smith-Shawver on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Brenton Doyle. Purple Sonar going out to Justin Martinez, and that's going to be 13 out of 275. So very nice Diamondbacks. And Brian Wu on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Jordan Lawler, Grant Hartwig, and Jose Fermin on the X-Fractors there. Best in color. Ryan Mountcastle, 85 out of 199 on the Aqua Lava. Very nice there. And Cole Reagan's on the Refractor. And Dalton Varsho on the X-Fractor. Strokes and Mike Trout. Joey Meneses and Paul Blackburn on the X-Fractors. Refractor of James Outman and Garrett Cole in the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Mookie Betts, Ketel Marte on the Prism, and Brett Beatty on the X-Fractor. Wave of Seth Lugo, Carlos Correa, Jake Berger on the X-Fractors. Refractor of Tim Anderson and Shea Langoliers on the X-Fractor. Future Stars of Adley, Michael Conforto and Sonny Gray on the X-Fractors. Wave of Ian Happ, Kyle Tucker on the Refractor, and Francisco Lindor on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Ohtani, Anthony Volpe on the X-Fractor, and JT Realmuto on the X-Fractor. Very nice. Shohei Ohtani on the Refractor for that MVP buyback. And Yu Darvish on the X-Fractor. Future Stars of Gunnar. Prism of Eduardo Rodriguez and Paul Goldschmidt on the X-Fractor. Wave of Maikel Garcia, Adolis Garcia, and Mackenzie Gore on the X-Fractor. Alan Winnis on the Refractor, and George Springer on the X-Fractor. I'll let you Mike Trout, Trey Turner, and Alex Verdugo on the X-Fractors there. Wave of Brandon Lau, Christopher Morel on the refractor, and Lucan Baker on the X-Fractor. Juan Soto on the 35th anniversary. Christian Encarnacion Strand on the X-Fractor, and Colton Cowser on the X-Fractor. Looks like whenever this card got cut out the machine, it didn't get cut right. See how there's another card right here? Just want to point that out to you guys. Refractor of Grayson Rodriguez and Jared Triolo on the X-Fractor. Corbin Carroll on the Strokes, Prisms of Tim Anderson, and Bryce Jarvis on the X-Fractor. Wave of Max Scherzer, Mason Wynn, very nice on the X-Fractor, and Tristan Gray on the X-Fractor. Zach Gallen on the refractor, and another negative going out to Yandy Diaz. So very nice there for the Rays. And Andrew Salfrank on the X-Fractor. All Edge of Seager. Evan Carter on the X-Fractor, very nice. And Wade Meckler on the X-Fractor. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who wins AL. Which will be interesting. Wave of Mickey Moniak, Logan O'Hoppe on the refractor, and Jorge Soler on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Ellie De La Cruz, Kyle Schwarber, and Blake Snell on the X-Fractor. Aaron Judge for that buyback. Slade Sassoni on the refractor, and Teoscar Hernandez on the X-Fractor there. All Edge Aaron Judge. Prisms of Baez, and Jordan Walker on the X-Fractor. Wave of Adley, Taj Bradley, and Nathaniel Evaldi on the X-Fractor. Gabriel Moreno on the refractor, and behind him, Jordan Balazovic. It's going to be 83 out of 275 on that purple sonar. So there you go, Twins. And CJ Abrams on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Bo Bichette, Manny Machado on the X-Fractor, and Aaron Nola on the X-Fractor. Very nice gold coming up. That's going out to Austin Riley. It's going to be 30 out of 50. So there we go, Braves. Very nice. Ezekiel Tovar on the refractor and Lawrence Butler on the X-Fractor. Summertime in the Park of Ellie, Zach Geloff, and Gavin Williams on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Shane Bieber and Alexander Canero on the X-Fractor. Paulette and Mookie Betts, Michael Harris on the Prism, and Darius Vines on the X-Fractor. Wave of Jack Leader, Navoli Marte, and Drew Milas on those X-Fractor. Got some color coming up here in the back. Andrew Benintendi on the refractor. And very nice, J-Rod. It's going to be 15 out of 99 on the 35th anniversary. So there you go, Mariners. Very nice. And Cade Marlowe on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary Aaron Judge, PCA, very nice for the X-Fractor, and Yamamoto, so two good X-Fractors to end that box off. Wave of Shane Bieber, Candelario on the refractor, and Keibert Ruiz on the X-Fractor there. Future stars of Riley Green, Christian Yelich, and Royce Lewis on the X-Fractors. Elias Diaz on the refractor, Stanton on the X-Fractor. All Edge, Jazz Chisholm, Leon Richardson on the Prism, and Nick Castellanos on the X-Fractor. Wave of Andrew Benintendi, Patrick Bailey on the X-Fractor, and J.P. Crawford. Refractor of Jeremy Pena, Ryan Pepio on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Devers, Guerrero Jr. and Joe Musgrove on the X-Fractors there. Thank you. Wave of Steer, Morel on the refractor, and Nathaniel Lau on the X-Fractor there. Alecha Shohei, William Contreras on the X-Fractor, and Edward Julian on the X-Fractor. Grayson Rodriguez on the refractor, and Mike Yastrzemski on the X-Fractor there. Paul Goldschmidt on the strokes, Stephen Kwan on the Prism, and Nolan Gorman on the X-Fractor. Wave of Luis Robert Jr., Marcus Semien, and Randy Arozarena on the X-Fractors. Zach Gallen on the refractor, and behind him, Owen Kirkering. It's going to be 113 out of 199. So there you go, Phillies. And David Bednar on the X-Fractor. Future stars of Brian Rochio, J-Rod, and Victor Scott on the X-Fractor. Wave of Elias Diaz, refractor of Joey Votto, and Ryan Nuda on the X-Fractor. Future stars are Casas, Castillo, and Harper on the X-Fractors. Refractor of Ryan McMahon, and Gleyber Torres on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Luis Arraez, Prisms of Trout, and Senga on the X-Fractor. Wave of Pena, Devin Williams, and Shota Imanaga on the X-Fractor. Some color in this pack. Refractor of Jose Altuve, and behind him, Randy Arozarena, 186 out of 199. So there we go, Rays. Another Arozarena to go with your 1 out of 25. And Lamonte Wade Jr. on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Mike Trout, Wilson Contreras on the X-Fractor, and Shane McCallahan on the X-Fractor. Three boxes to go. Shohei here for that MVP buyback. Cody Bellinger on the Wave, Uriel Jr. on the Refractor, and Rizzo on the X-Fractor. All Etcha Trey Turner. Aaron Judge, very nice for that MVP buyback on the X-Fractor. Jeff McNeil as well on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Devers, and Willy Adames on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Mason Wynn, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Prism, and Luis Arraez on the X-Fractor. Wave of Candelario, Logan Webb, and Robbie Ray on the X-Fractor. refractor of Seiya Suzuki. And Yandy Diaz on the X-Fractor. Pete Alonso on the Strokes. Jacob deGrom on the X-Fractor. And Matt Chapman on the X-Fractor. I think you've gotten about every giant that you can, Arthur, on the X-Fractors. Wave of Rafi Devers, Sean Murphy on the Refractor, and Joey Votto on the X-Fractor. Strokes of Mookie, Ryan McMahon, and Jose Altuve on the X-Fractors. Refractor of Ozzy Albies and Cole Reagans on the X-Fractor. '35th anniversary of Pete Alonso, Emmanuel Clase on the Prism, and James Outman on the X-Fractor. We've gotten a couple judges for the MVP buybacks, but I don't think any other numbered Yankee stuff, right?
Just one base judge.
Seiya Suzuki on the Wave, and Tim Anderson and Christopher Morel on the X-Fractors. Just one judge?
Judge, a J-Dom X-Fractor, and no number.
And then just a J-Dom X-Fractor. But we'll have a recap after this coming up. Forrest Wall on the Refractor, and behind him, some ink. Going out to San Diego, Jose Espada. It's going to be 72 out of 150 on the ink there for the Padres. So there you go, Padres. And Grayson Rodriguez on the X-Fractor. Cody Bellinger on the Strokes. Zach Gallen and Zach Neto on the X-Fractors there. Last box of the case. Let's hope it's a good one. Hopefully there's some ink in here and some numbered stuff to end us off with a bang. Wave of Charlie Blackmon, Freddie Freeman on the Refractor, and Nolan Schanuel on the X-Fractor. Yeah, no problem, John. All-Edge of Corey Seager, Justin Martinez on the X-Fractor, and Kyron Paris on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Erie Perez, Kierstead on the X-Fractor. Future Stars of Kodai Senga, Kerry Carpenter on the Prism, and Caminero on the X-Fractor. So there we go, there's some Caminero. Wave of Salvador Perez, Jacob Young on the X-Fractor, and Parker Meadows on the X-Fractor. Refractor of Trevor Story, and another negative. Going out to Logan Webb. There you go, Arthur. So there's a negative for you. So I think we hit 3 negatives in this case. Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And JP Martinez on the X-Fractor. And 1 pack to go. All-Edge of Garrett Cole, Davis Schneider and Isaiah Campbell on those X-Fractors. Just give us a quick minute and we'll get a recap coming for you guys. Alrighty, we'll start with our ink first. Jose Espada is going to be 72 out of 150. Chris Murphy is 147 out of 250. And Nick Lofton is 60 out of 499. So 3 autos. Randy's out of 25. Riley's out of 50. J-Rod out of 99. Kirkering out of 199. Mountcastle out of 199. Randy out of 199. Steer out of 250. Rojas out of 275. Nick Gonzalez out of 275. Justin Martinez out of 275. And Jordan Balazovic out of 275. For our negatives, we did hit 3. Logan Webb, Luis Ariz, and Yandy Diaz. And we did hit a lightboard logo of Alex Krylov. And we did get an ultraviolet of Bryce Harper. So I feel like we got a lot more of the shorter print and numbered stuff in this. Caminero, these are going to be our X-Fractors, our rookie X-Fractors, the bigger named ones. Caminero, Yamamoto, PCA, Mason Wynn, Evan Carter, Churio, Lawler, Langford, Jung-Hoo Lee, Jason Dominguez, and Shota Imanaga. All the other rookie X-Fractors are top-loaded as well. We did get a wave of Jung-Hoo Lee, so there we go. And for our MVP buybacks, Shohei on the X-Fractor, Shohei on the Refractor, and Shohei base. Aaron Judge on the X-Fractor, and Aaron Judge on the base. Alrighty, that'll do it for this one case of Monster. We'll be back at 1:30, right? 1:30 for our mixer. We hope to see you guys then, and thanks for hanging out.